Checking. Okay, I've got audio. That's good. I'm Aaron Hallett. I read Original Christian Rock. I am getting set up. Last night, I decided to just upgrade to the new Mac operating system. It looks like everything's working, so that's a good sign. I have been having this absolute horrible time getting things to upload onto YouTube just the last couple days. I did no upgrades. I changed no settings. Nothing different happened except YouTube just stopped cooperating. So like I put a video up, nothing. It doesn't start uploading. I did a bunch of things. I cleared my history. I cleared my browser cache, all this stuff, and it did start working when I did that first time or two, but then it just didn't. So the only way I can get uploads to happen is I'd have to airdrop it from here to my phone, then from my phone to the computer in the house and upload it on there, because there it's working, although it's going really slow, just out of nowhere. I don't understand why. So I decided, you know what? I didn't do anything or didn't change anything. Maybe I'll just upgrade and see if that fixes the problem, and if not, I'll have to figure something else out. But yeah. Long story short, if my uploads are just suddenly later than normal, it's because I got to do some bogus, stupid crap to get it to start going. All right, anyway, back to this. I read Original Christian Rock, just kind of like going to the original part of that. I just make stuff up. I come out here every single morning and write a song, and I just have the mindset that, hey, I'm going to come out and do it. I've got a Boss Poly shifter, so I can just go into whatever tuning I feel like. And this also does tuning. This is going to be my left guitar. It's not panned yet, but I'll do it in a bit. Alright, so you're going to hear drums. I use this as a metronome. I'm just going to feel out the parts. See what happens. I did the left side. Now I'm going to do the right side. I'm going to switch over to this same amp. So that's going down to A, and then I'm going to drop it with this an octave. Oh, wow. The fact that that tracks, I can't say the words. The fact that that tracks so well is crazy. I have a Boss Poly shifter, dropping it down to A, and then I dropped it a full octave from that, and it doesn't sound bad. How is that possible? If you went back to the 90s when like Korn or someone like that was tuning down to A, I'm an octave below that. I might just do a standard tune, nothing affected take on the chorus. Where is it? Yeah, so what these dubs are doing is adding a little bit of clarity so you can be like, oh, I can hear what chord's happening here. I recently like to color code things so I can tell where the heck I am. Dude, I use these MIDI guitar things sometimes to throw in low notes, but that just like, that's dropping. I can go down 2 more octaves too. It's going to sound like absolute trash. Although I have a suspicion I could do some kind of like thing on the high strings where I could play like really fast and then transpose it down like 2 octaves and make it sound like I'm doing this like crazy rhythm part. Okay, anyway, I guess I will jump to some clean dubs. Right in the pre-chorus, I want to start expanding this. Let me see here. I'll go. So now I think I need to simply grab this whole thing. As long as I counted right, that should line up. Yep. I'm going to do the guitar solo. Yeah, this just doesn't sound as good on the bass guitar, which sucks, but what can you do? I was just thinking about it while I was playing. In the past, I used to use that tuning, the drop tuning thing on the bass, but it's like you gotta add some extra distortion to kind of mask it, cut the low end a little bit more than I'd like. So it's like a whole thing. And also, if I turn low latency mode off, it does sound a little bit better. It's kind of getting beat up by that. But the thing is, it's still not great. Whereas if I just transfer this to MIDI right now, I've been just doing that in the chorus, but since the whole thing is drop, I might as well just, whole thing's MIDI. I'm gonna throw this MIDI guitar on. All I'm gonna do is power chord palm mutes on the 8th notes, just help a little extra rhythm happen in the chorus. That's gotta go down. I'm going to change the sound. I got to do the drums, so I'm going to delete the loop and I will be over at the drum kit. I just did the drums. So I started putting lyrics down right away and I didn't turn the camera on, just low battery, being on for a while. So I just wanted to conserve, but put some lyrics down. I've got a first verse and chorus, and I'm getting warmed up, but not quite there. I don't know if I like the chorus or not. I'm going to do the verse. I'll see. I might change the chorus around. So this is happening. Reason being, I think that came out good, and I don't want to try to recreate it because there's a whole bunch of improv stuff. Is that on? Okay. Switching input monitoring on and off is getting to be a pain in the butt. So let me listen to this. You know what? That's a lot of these all over the place, but I do want it consistent. So I'm just going to do this. You know what? I think I am going to re-sing the second verse. So, okay, it's not totally copy paste. Now I did something different in the second one. That'll settle with me a little better, just for my own. Dude, you copy pasted everything. All right, so that should do it. The lyrics I put down, they're going to be copy pasted to the bottom of the description box. The middle of my description box has where you can find me online, purchase and stream my music. On the top of my description box, I've got a link to the Bible teaching, and I do say right in the beginning of every video, it's Christian rock. I don't go on about it. It's not my thing to do that. I just say, hey, this is here. If you're looking around for that kind of thing, you're going to see a lot of really bad teaching, subjective stuff that just imports all kind of external things and twists the meaning and takes text out of context. This is the exception to that. It's the only one I know of. It's just objective teaching. So you're going to see grammar translation from the original languages, bird's eye view of the whole thing, text in context because text out of context is error, and then just what does it actually say? So yeah, that. It's just teaching, nothing else. And I think it's a good resource. So that's why it's there. I should be out here tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day because I just keep coming out and writing a song. Tomorrow is a holiday, but I'll still just probably pop out in the morning and do one anyway. That's it. And as long as I can get YouTube to freaking upload, the video should be up this afternoon. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.